Okay, team. So, we just did our game, and that means it's story time. So, hands down. Get ready. I say story, you say time. Story time, story time. Yay! Hands folded on our laps, backs up straight. Okay, team. Today in story time, we get to do something super exciting. Just like yesterday when we learned about the setting, today we're going to think about the setting and the events in our book to figure out what's happening, So get ready to repeat after me. Hands are folded in our laps. Great readers always sit with backs up straight, hands folded, eyes on the teacher. Lucenny, you're going to be okay. Pick them up, square, scoot over. Get ready to repeat after me. Today, scholars will be able to stop. Match my voice. Scholars will be able to discuss how changes in the setting change our understanding. So that means, Christina, we're going to look at how things change in the book to understand what's happening. And I need a drum roll, please. Jaden, I need a drum roll. Drum rolls up. Hands folded. The book that we're reading today is called... I'm going to stop. Hands are folded in our laps. Sounds off. Just like Mia H, just like Jamor, just like Ioana. And I'm actually going to pick Mr. Bengal to come sit with Miss Christina because she's been rocking it. Let's see that great reader. I wonder who he gets to sit with next. So, the book we're reading today is called Where the Wild Things Are. If you've ever read this book before, you can show me a silent connection sign. And then hands down. There's also a movie. You might have seen the movie. And then hands down. Good. So, we're going to read this story today, Where the Wild Things Are, and our job is to read and think about what's happening in our story to understand what happens to Max. What happens to Max? Okay. Where the Wild Things Are. Awesome tracking, Shania and Ryan. I need to Lisa with eyes, and now I'm ready. Where the Wild Things Are. Where the wild things are. Look, there's Max. Say, hi, Max.
Hi, Max.
His name is Max. Say Max, Lucenny.
Max.
Good. That night. Oh, I'm sorry. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. Chasing the dog.
That's so sweet.
His mother called him Wild Thing. What did she call him?
Wild Thing!
And Max said, I'll eat you up. So, voice off. Javon, I've asked you twice now. Next time you will have to. Got it? So, he was sent to bed without eating anything. How is Max feeling when Mom sent him to his room? How is Max feeling? Vertical hands up, and how do you know? How is Max feeling when Mom sends him to bed with no dinner? And how do you know? I should see more hands up. We all know how he feels. Take a look. Think about what's happening. Hands down. Whisper phones up. Good. Jaden's got his up. Lucenny's is up. When I snap, get ready to tell me how Max is feeling. Hands in laps. I heard a lot of us say things like, well, actually, I'm going to pick a scholar to tell us how he was feeling. I was wondering if Mr. Loseni, wait, eyes tracking Loseni. All hands are in laps, just looking at Loseni. Loseni, how was Max feeling after Mom sent him to bed?
Mad.
Why? You can say Max was feeling mad.
Max was feeling mad.
Why?
Because he wanted to go to bed and no one to eat.
Because he wanted to eat. He didn't want to go to bed. Who agrees? If you agree with Loseni, you can give a thumbs up. If you think something different, raise a vertical hand. Hands down, tracking Aaliyah. Aaliyah, do you think something different? Aaliyah, wait. Make sure all eyes are on you. Christina, Amir, tracking. Aaliyah, what do you think?
I think it's different.
You think something different? What do you think?
I think he's sad.
Why do you think that he's sad? Aaliyah, why do you think that he feels sad? Why would he feel sad? Hands down. Aaliyah speaking. Aaliyah, why would he feel sad? What happened to him? Louder, I can't hear you. Aaliyah, would you like to call on a friend for help? Pick a friend who can help you. Why Max might be sad. Hands down, tracking Jada. Jada, wait. Kadeem, tracking Jada. Amir, tracking Jada. Jada, why would he feel sad?
He was sad because he didn't eat no dinner.
Maybe. Eyes up. I heard a lot of smart thinking. I'm going to look at the picture. I see Max. Uh-oh, I need hands in laps. Backs up straight. Great readers always sit with hands in laps. Please leave. That's 3 times now. Sounds off. You may sit over here at your seat because my camera's up. I'm looking at the picture and I see Max with this mad face. Eyes up. You wanna? Look at his face. I see his face like this. So I'm thinking Max is probably feeling more mad than sad. Let's keep reading and find out what happens next. Christina. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. That very night, a forest grew. Could that really happen? A forest growing in a room? Why is showing me no? Silent yes, silent no. Could that really happen? Hands down. Banana phones up. When I snap, tell me if you think that could really happen. Why or why not? We just went from talking about it right back. Way to go, we are working hard. So, Javon, you have 2 minutes before you can join our team. If your sounds are off, you may join us again. If not, it'll be another chance. Alright, eyes up. So team, I heard a lot of smart thinking. Logan, wait, all eyes tracking Logan. Logan, could that really happen? Could a forest, hold on, Logan, wait. Our legs are still crisscrossed, we're just turning our heads. Logan, could that really happen? Use your words. Level 4 voice. Could that really happen?
No.
Why not?
Because forest can't get in a room.
Forest can't go into rooms. If you agree, show Logan a thumbs up. And if you agree, say, I agree.
I agree.
Match my voice. Say, I agree.
I agree.
Much better. Hands down, eyes up. That's the best way to show someone respect, by saying I agree or disagree, to show them you think they're right or you think something might be different. So that night in Max's room, a forest grew and grew, and you notice some things changing. Jamor. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. Take Mr. Bengal if he's looking for his next thread. and an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max. And he sailed off through the night and day. Nice tracking, Aaliyah. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. Awesome tracking, team. Keep it up. In and out of weeks and for over a year. Does it look like Max was on a journey for that long? Does it look? You may do silent yeses or no, or just think in your brain. I'm going to ask you in a second. Does it look like his wolf suit fits the same and is clean? Did he really take a journey for that long? Was he prepared for that journey? Hands down. Turn. Turn and face your partner. Knees to knees. Eyes to eyes. In 3, 2, 1, 0. Uh-oh. Michael, you're going to come work with Alex. Turn back. Turn to me. We can do it faster. Turn and face me, Ryan. Get ready. Turn. Turn and face your partner. Knees are to knees. Eyes are to eyes. Hands folded in our laps. Peanut butter. Eyes on me. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. You go first. Peanut butter. When I snap, get ready to tell your partner. If Max really took a journey for that long, go ahead. Peanut butter. Peanut butter, voices off. Jelly. Turn back. 3, 2, 1, 0. I saw some silliness happening in the purple and blue rows. We're going to turn and talk again in a few pages. I really hope I can trust those 2 rows to get to talk. Otherwise, you'll sit facing forward while we all talk. That would stink. All right, I'm looking for a scholar who can share what their partner said. Vertical hands up if you'd like to share what your partner said. Hands down. Tracking. Michael. Michael, wait. Uh-oh, track me. We do not move our bodies, we just turn our heads. Again, track Michael. Much better. Michael, what did your partner say? Did that journey really take that long? You can say that journey. It took a long time? Why do you think? Michael, why do you think? Hands down, we're still tracking Michael. What do you think, Michael? Why?
He has a long journey.
Who else has another idea? Did he really take a journey that was weeks and a year long? Did he really do that? Vertical hands up. Did that really happen? Hands down. Tracking. Jaquel. Jaquel, wait. I love the excitement for your friend. Hands down, tracking Jaquel. Jaquel, did he really take a journey that was weeks and a year long? Use a complete sentence.
He didn't take a journey of that long because if he took a journey this long, then it would be
Yeah, Jaquel thinks he didn't because then he'd be really far from home. Eyes up, hands in laps. Siobhan, check your body real fast.
Okay.
I noticed that his wolf suit isn't dirty at all. Think about you. If it's been weeks and weeks and a year, your clothes usually don't fit anymore and you have to get new clothes. But look, his clothes still fit. They're not dirty. Huh. Usually if we take a journey that's weeks and years long, our clothes wouldn't fit anymore. Let's keep reading. And when he came, do a quick body check, hands in laps, backs up straight. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still!" and tamed them with a magic trick. Huh. Be still. Kind of sounds like someone else in this story. Be still. Quiet down. Huh. Let's keep reading. And tamed them with the magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking even once. And they were frightened, and they called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all the wild things running. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Let's watch their wild rumpus. I see the big wild things. Here they go. They're shaking it up, up, up. They're shaking it across the trees. There they go. Take your arms up. We're climbing the trees. Shake your arms all around. You're still seated. Bring it back. Hands down. We're going to try that again. You are still seated. Put your arms up. Climbing the tree. Wave your arms. Having a rumpus. A wild rumpus. We're dancing. We're dancing. And, the wild thing stopped. We stopped too. Good job. We had fun. We brought it back. We had fun. We brought it back. Good. All right, team. Now stop, Max said, and he sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. Huh. Now he said, stop, and he sent the wild things off to bed without supper. This reminds me of someone else in the story who said the same thing. Who does Max sound like? Vertical hand. Who does Max sound like? That's it? Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scholars know. Who does Max sound like? Vertical hands are up, ears to elbow, hands in lap. You're not tying no shoes. Hands down. Hands up. Hands down. Much faster. Walkie talkies up. When I snap, tell me, who does Max sound like? Someone else in the story. Straight back into his lap. Let's all do that. Take out your walkie-talkies. To the top. You ready? Hang up. 3, 2, 1, 0. Not bad. Everybody, tracking Shania. Shania, wait. Good. We're just turning our heads. Our hands are still in our lap. Our hands are still in our lap. Shania, who does Max sound like when he says that? Wait, you can say he sounds like. Good, but now Ashley in the front needs to hear you a little bit louder.
Max sounds like he is the mother.
Max sounds like he is the mother. Show a silent connection if you agree. And hands down. And hands down. I think Max sounds like the mother too because Max's mom said something very similar. Max's mom sent him to bed without eating anything. Then Max did the same thing to the wild things. You need to wait. Hands are folded in laps. Max is straight. We are not playing shoes. I asked you again if you do correction and confusion. So he sent the wild things off to bed without any supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely. And he wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Mr. Bangle's looking for his next buddy to sit with while we read the next page. Then all around, from far away, across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So, Correction, please leave. You keep calling that. So, he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please, don't go. We'll eat you up, we love you so." And Max said, "No." Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and they gnashed their terrible teeth, and they rolled their terrible eyes. But Max stepped into his private boat, and he waved goodbye, saying, "Goodbye, wild things."
Goodbye, wild things.
Let's see what might happen next. And he sailed back, Ryan, over a year, in and out of weeks and through a day. Ryan, coaching back to Dr. Listening. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. Was the journey that Max took, I have a big tricky question for you. This is like a third grade question. I hope you're ready for your breakfast. Was the journey that Max took where the wild things are, was it real or was it imaginary? Was that a real journey or was it imaginary? Hands down. Get ready. Kadeem. Aaliyah, you're going to come up here. I'm sorry, Nia H. Sorry, Aaliyah. Nia H, come up here over the team. Get ready. Turn. Turn and face your partner. Knees to knees. Eyes to eyes. In 3, 2, 1, 0. Uh-oh. Turn back. We can do it so much faster. Nia H, come all the way up. Get ready. Let's see how fast we can do it, Jaden. Turn. Turn and face your partner. Knees to knees. Eyes to eyes. Hands are folded in our laps. Sit. Okay, Jelly, you get to go first today. You're going to tell your partner if you think that Max's journey to the wild things was real or imaginary, and how you know. Jelly? Jelly, voices off. Peanut butter, your turn. Voices off. Turn back. 3, 2, 1, 0. Go back and walk in this car. Team, I heard almost everyone say the same. The same thing. When I clap, get ready to tell me real or imaginary. Max's journey was
imaginary.
Everyone I heard said Max's journey was imaginary, but I need to know, how did you know that it was imaginary? Who can tell me, how did you know that it was imaginary? How did you figure that out? You're so smart. How did you know? Hands down. Tracking Alex. Alex, wait. Luana, eyes on Alex. Alex, how did you know that that journey wasn't real? Hands on
He was imaginary because it was taking a long time.
Because it was taking a long time? Kind of. I'm looking for some more ideas. Why was it imaginary and how do you know? Vertical hands up with bottoms on the ground, one hand in your lap. Hands down. Tracking Jaquel. Jaquel, why do you think his journey was imaginary? Hold on, Jaquel, wait. I don't have all eyes on you. Eyes on Jaquel, hands in laps. Jaquel, what do you think? Why was it imaginary? said, trees can't grow in your room, so that's how he knew it was imaginary. What else? What else tells you that this was imaginary? What else? I need more from the butterflies. How did you know this was imaginary? Hands down, tracking Logan. Logan, wait. Logan, how did you know this was imaginary? What did you see in the story that told you his journey wasn't real? Hands down. What else? The trees in the room. I need a new idea. Tracking me. I'm looking for a straight vertical hand and a loud and proud voice. Who has the loudest, proudest voice? Hands down. Voice. Drop it. Tracking Johanna. Johanna, wait. I want to make sure all scholars are being respectful and looking at you. Find your square. Johanna, was this real or imaginary, and how do you know? The setting was in his room. What else told you that? Good, Johanna. Yeah, Johanna said because the setting was in his room. He never left his room. Last one, hands down, tracking Menelik. Tracking Menelik. Menelik, do you think the story was real or imaginary, and how do you know?
I know.
Wait, louder, I can't hear you.
I know it's real because.
Wait, it was real or imaginary?
Real.
Everyone else is saying imaginary. Hold on. Hands down, hands in left. Menelik, some of our friends said that it was imaginary because trees can't grow in your room, and because he wasn't actually gone that long. His wolf suit was still fitting. So what do you think? Was it real or imaginary? You still think it was real? Amoy, last comment. Hands down, tracking Amoy. Amoy, what do you think?
I think it's not real because it's imaginary because trees cannot real grow in your room.
That's right. And scholars, last thing. Hands down, eyes up. Silently show me yes or no. Are monsters real? Are the wild things real? No. Say no way.
No way!
And hands back to lap. So team, would you help? We're going to be done for now. I'm going to turn off our camera.